Without love, deeds, even the most brilliant, count as nothing. This is Wright Brennan with the Lost in the Midlands podcast, and we are sponsored by Midlands Dumpster Services and Seawright Roofing. And today I am with my friend. She is a B&I networker. She's an entrepreneur. She's an awesome referral partner, Jessica Smith with Lexington Chem-Dry. Jessica, thanks for coming on today.
Thank you for having me.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing very well, thank you.
That is a really cool quote that I just read.
One of my favorite persons.
And tell me a little bit about, your thought process picking that one.
So I look at it like, for business standpoint or anything in my life, we do things as a family and we do things out of love. And so anything that we do, if we don't have our heart in it, doesn't really count as anything. So St. Therese puts it into perspective like that. So if we're doing the simplest of tasks, do it out of love, it is so much greater than nothing.
That is really cool. And you guys really do embody that. Y'all are a family-owned business, and you're out there putting love into every single project that you have. So
we try to treat customers like family.
Yeah.
And in doing so, we put great care into everything that we do, even the smallest of tasks, the simplest of stains, the hardest of stains. We're going to do our best to get everything out.
Well, before we get into the details of operations, I do want to hear about y'all's beginnings, a little bit of the journey. So are you guys from the Columbia area?
Nope. Originally, we're from upstate New York.
Okay.
My husband, back when we were dating, his whole family moved here.
Yeah.
And so I decided to transfer schools, and I ended up at Newberry College, and I graduated Newberry.
Awesome. Okay. So then at Newberry, you're like, flooring is where we want to clean carpets. Is that what happened?
Nope. So we ended up getting married the weekend after I graduated.
Congrats.
And with just family life started, kids and things, he ended up at Coca-Cola for a while.
Okay.
Almost 18 years there. We ended up going into business while he was still at Coke with my brother-in-law, doing VCT flooring and carpet cleaning using a dry foam system. They did that for a while, and then with his brother wanted to do, his brother went back to, he wanted to go to nursing school, so he ended up going to nursing school, so they ended up dissolving the business.
Okay.
So when Brad was looking for something to do, he ended up trying to get out of the corporate world.
Yeah.
He ended up doing research, and Chem-Dry had popped up, and with their system of the less moisture, green certified products, we ended up going with Chem-Dry. So he left the corporate world, and we started our business and been doing it under the Chem-Dry name for a little over 5 years now.
That is awesome. And tell me a little bit about when someone calls, like who's picking up the phone, who's coming out to do the work?
Mm-hmm. So the process would be me. Everything starts with me. So when you call, you get me. I'll answer all your questions. I'll book your appointment, get you all set up in our system. The cleanings will go with Brad and usually my oldest son. And then if it is a larger job or if we're running more units, then my other son, my daughter, myself will all take care of it. We did a commercial account this week that was VCT flooring plus carpeting, and it took all four of us to do that, to get that taken care of in the day.
Tell me a little bit about the service itself. You guys come in and you can clean floors. Can you clean walls, couches?
We can do upholstery. We can do fabric and pigmented leather.
Yeah.
We could do carpet, area rugs, tile and grout, clean, seal, and polish granite. We can also do area rugs, hardwood floors, LVP, LVT, and of course VCT for commercial work.
And you got to have a lot of different equipment and chemicals. So when you're coming out, you guys are like coming in the cavalry. You've got like...
Depending on the job, depending on the job, we will come in with the right solutions that we need. So we don't, for carpet and upholstery, we don't come in with gallons of soapy water or harsh chemicals.
No.
We do use that all-natural hot carbonation solution to deep clean.
Yeah.
With that, we use 80% less water than traditional steam cleanings, so your carpets are dry in just a few hours, not days.
Yeah.
We're not going to come in and oversaturate. We're going to double check and test fabrics to make sure they're compatible with our solutions. So Chem-Dry itself doesn't stand for chemicals. It stands for chemistry, because we do have chemists that formulate our solutions. Like I said, we have over, I think, 45 Chem-Dry green certified products to clean.
I know that when it comes into carpet cleaning, like, it gets extremely technical. I briefly, looked at a course on how to do it, and it was like basically going back to high school chemistry. I mean, and it's easy to mess stuff up too. Like, there's so many different applications, different types of carpet. How do you guys stay on top of all that?
We do trainings. It's always good to stay on top of the different materials and fabrics. They're always coming out with new stain-resistant things, Krypton fabrics. You have to stay on top of it in order to know what you're cleaning. Yeah. Going down to chemistry has to do with the stains, like a pH level, because pH can change things, whether or not you can get it out a normal way, or if it's a solvent-based spot versus a natural, like, food spot spill. Yeah. Different molecular structures for odor, for like our pet urine. That's a patented product that's designed specifically, but it also takes out any smell of, like, skunk spray, vomit, other disgusting, gross things.
All that stuff you guys...
podcast air want to hear disgusting and gross things.
But, I mean, in all reality, you guys diagnose what the disgusting thing is, what it's on, and you're able to get the odor and the stain out.
Right.
That's awesome. This is Wright Brennan, the owner of C. Wright Roofing. When it comes to the maintenance of your roof, you want to know that you have an experienced team that knows what they're doing. And with 10 years in the business, we check all the boxes. Leaky roof, storm damage, or just overdue on maintenance, give us a call at 803-828-4181 for a free estimate. Again, that's 803-828-4181. And remember, our commitment is to roof it the right way. Now tell me, who is your best customer?
So our best customer is anyone that wants a good, healthy home or business that needs services. We can service anybody and everybody. Anyone who cares about what they're putting into their home. So if you want the harsh chemicals, you want the hot steam that's just water, then that's not for us. You want a good, healthy home, that's Chem-Dry.
About how long does it take to come in and do a whole house? If someone's like, look, carpets, upholstery, the whole deal.
So we did a house that they did area rugs, tile and grout, sofas. That took about from 8 until 2. It was a very large house. We actually also did their VCT that they had down in their, like, lower level of their home, going in and out from, like, the pool. So that one took a little bit. So a normal standard house, usually a couple of hours. Start to finish, a 3-bedroom could be, depending on the severity of the staining, could be as little as an hour.
Well, you're in and out. It's not multiple day job where people have to, schedule.
Nope. We try to do a one-stop shop, one-stop day, make it convenient for everyone's schedule.
Yeah. And you mentioned you guys do some commercial stuff. So what would be an example? Like, do y'all do churches, apartments? Or?
Yep. We do churches. We can take care of pews and carpeting. We just did a commercial building of carpeting and the old VCT in their bathrooms, tile and grout for some banks that have, like, lobbies that are just big and hallways of that. We can take care of that as well. So businesses, churches are big. Desk chairs. People don't think of, the cloth desk chairs that, people sit on and wipe their hands with their food that they get done eating. We can clean those as well. We've done libraries. Sheriff's departments, municipal buildings. We can do anything.
Awesome. Tell me how B&I has made an impact.
So I love B&I because I'm a people person.
Yep.
I like to meet new people. I like to meet businesses. B&I has really helped us grow our business, but it's also for us to know if I need something, I have someone that I can call and trust to get that help that I need. Or if a customer asks me, so if Brad's in a house and they're like, hey, I need a landscaper or, missing shingles from my roof, we know who we can call to have them get out there.
Heck yeah, rock solid. Advice to somebody who's about to go out on their own. You guys had to make a leap to start this operation. What advice could you tell somebody who's like on the fence?
We have to do it for the right reasons.
Yeah.
So for us, as Brad put it, being in the corporate world is not for everybody. But being an entrepreneur and being there for our family and supporting our family, it was good. It's a trust in God, if you would, even to make that leap. You have to, it kind of like you have roadblocks and hurdles that you're always going to have, whether in your mind or actually physical things, like how is this even going to happen? But if you have that faith and that trust that this is the way I'm supposed to go, this is the path, then you just have to make it.
It's really cool how you guys put so much of your faith into your business. And that is, I credit to that big smile that you always have. Like, you just seem to know everything's just going to work out. So.
It is. It doesn't matter. Like, life is full of hurdles. Things happen. You just have to, it's all going to work itself out. You're going to get trials and tribulations, but it's going to be fine. It's going to work. It's going to work out.
Awesome. Where can we find you?
So you can find us on Facebook. You can find us online. We're at LexingtonChem-Dry.com. Make it real easy. You can, where else can you find us? Oh, there is an Instagram page.
Solid.
But I don't know where that is.
Don't worry. We're going to find it, and we're going to tag you guys on our Instagram. So
I'm not technical.
That's okay. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for coming on, and I appreciate you sharing your story of y'all's amazing business. And you're always welcome back on, Jessica.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Hey everyone, many thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, give us a follow and click the bell to stay up to date on future episodes, or click the link to watch another previous episode. Also, don't forget to like, share, and please leave us a comment. We'd love to hear your feedback.